Um, Now, your children, right? I mean, they're Muslims. They spend, you know what, half of the time here, half the time there, or how does it work?
Well, we have a good understanding. The children spend their holidays with me, and then they go to school in England, where they're with their mother.
Do they still speak Urdu?
Difficult. I mean, the older one understands, but, you know, because they don't spend enough time here.
But are they being raised as Muslims, or are they being...
Yes, they are raised as Muslims. They will be bicultural. They will, I hope, straddle both cultures, but they are Muslims.
Now, it was very actually funny that President Musharraf, just before the elections, suddenly invited Jemima to see him. I didn't know what to think about it.
Well, beats me, because she was quite critical of Musharraf.
Big time.
And so he invited her for an interview, and perhaps he thought he could charm her, and the interview would be positive.
What did you make out of it, of this invitation?
I actually was against it. I didn't want her to go. If she wrote a positive piece, she would be praising a military dictator, and here we were fighting for democracy. Mm-hmm. And if she wrote a negative piece, then here she would be his guest. He would have done a favor to her by inviting her to give an interview. Mm-hmm. So I actually felt she should not have done the interview.
But she did it all the same.
She did it, and actually it created waves. Well, I mean, she wrote what the interview, you know, she took 2 tape recorders and she just basically transcribed the interview. But what surprised me was that 48 hours before the elections, General Musharraf still expected his parties to win the election, whereas throughout the country there was a wave of anger against Musharraf, especially after the murder of Benazir. So dictators are always removed from reality. They're always removed from reality. They're surrounded by their own secret police agencies, the sycophants who feed them stuff they want to listen to.
Yeah.
And it's a question of shoot the messenger. So I was so shocked by the interview that here he was, living in this cocoon, thinking 48 hours before the elections that he was going to win it. Musharraf, not only did he not understand the people of Pakistan, because his life was threatened, he was too scared to go out, he was completely cut off from the people.